Hey guys, Mecha-san here! Okay, with a Watch Mojo video here of the top 10 best Beetlejuice cartoon moments. Okay, yeah, it's obviously because of the new movie that came out, the sequel. There's been a massive bump up in Beetlejuice content on YouTube here as we get more and more information about, the story behind the series, what happened to it, any drama, blah, 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 and such here by several channels. As well as people just reacting for the first time on the first movie. And I saw the sequel here, Beetlejuice. And I was actually gonna do a video review on that, actually. Like the day I actually came back from the theater. Unfortunately, as I was editing together, I started losing the desire to continue on here. Like it was that all the getting together, getting all the pics up, and everything like that. Something that a lot of people do not show here. Where it's work. It is work here between saying several takes here to get everything right here. Anything you missed the first time, finding the resources, certain clips, blah blah blah. It just took away from me, so I never finished it. It's still in the chopping block there on my Premiere Pro. Never will here. I will say this. Quick thoughts on the movie here. I liked it. It's not as good as the first movie, and it is definitely a little over bloated with stuff here. Could have used some trimmed out here. I did like how, what's the word I'm looking for here? Haphazard, I guess you could say. Things were connected. It actually adds to it, in my opinion. Here, like it's pretty silly sense of how everything interconnects and just cut together. That it works, in my opinion. It's very abnormal. That's the whole point. It was also a bit of a slow start, but once it got moving here. Some characters and it got some answers, some other stuff here and there. I liked Renor Wider as Lydia again. And I understood why she was like that. I mean, having Beetlejuice on your back, for 30 years, trying to reach out to you, it's gonna... Oh boy, yeah. That's been hard. But yeah, it's quite clear that they were not sure they would ever get a sequel, so they put in as much as you can here. And that's too bad, because there's more than enough here to make a sequel for a movie here, especially with still no spoilers here because it was shown in the trailers here, like Beetlejuice's ex-wife Dolores. Little spoiler here, but it said in a flashback that she was the head of some satanic cult, the head of a cult, meaning she had so much of groups here. The sequel could have been her group. Her followers finding her in the afterlife, putting her back together, and yeah, come on. But after that here, I've been just glued on the cartoon. I've rewatched these episodes over and over and over again here. The cartoon, great cartoon, started at 89 up to 91 here. And let's see, the first season was 13 episodes. Seasons 2 and 3 were both 8 episodes. And season 4, the final season, was over 65 episodes. Okay. It also aired on 2 competing networks. It was really weird. It was really weird. It was great, and I love these characters. All the characters, from Lydia, Beetlejuice, to Jack Moline, Ginger Tasmanian Spider, the monster across the street, even the human character like Lydia's parents here, Charles and Delia, to her friends, human friends, Bertha and Prudence. Really, it could have had more with those guys here. In fact, a couple of Lydia's other classmates were interesting here, and, there was, of course, Claire Brewster, which, the worse happened to her, the better. This was in season 4. This opening. Showtime.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
Today, the rapping Raven from Edgar Allan Poe.
Emmy-winning Beetlejuice animated.
I like this episode because we saw Lydia geek out when she saw Edgar Allan Poe. At first, okay, be careful, be calm. I throw out autograph I'm Mr. Moe. I'm a big fan of the Edgar Allan Poe fan club.
Series. series.
Boy, am I in for some eye-popping entertainment.
Yes, you
Number
are.
10,
The first summoning, yes.
The Beetlejuice series changed several elements from the 1988 film that inspired it.
Yeah, the Maitlands, not there. It's like, look, hey, as far as I know, I'm glad for that here, and I'm happy for all the puns. All the beautiful puns. They still make me laugh. They're great.
Namely, Beetlejuice is now Lydia's friend rather than an antagonist who wants to marry her. However, the show doesn't forget its roots, with
Yep.
Lydia singing Deo in the first episode.
Oh, yeah, Deo, as well as actually the first episode, the very first bit of the first episode, we have Beetlejuice singing Deo. In fact, this entire episode has scenes and lines lifted straight out of the movie. It's a day, meets a day. And the whole thing was like it's like their anniversary of the first time of 1 year being friends. Beetlejuice, they got a present for each other here. Beetlejuice wants to get a present for her, but he's flat broke. So what does he do? He begs us for money. He goes on the screen here like, yeah, this show broke the fourth wall on a day, constantly. Like, not just Beetlejuice and even Lydia here, but the other characters as well broke the fourth wall. They got met a bunch of times. Speaking of here, shameless plug, if you wish to support me in any way, link down below to you can find links to my Patreon, my donation links, anything else, all that helps. Thank you very much. Yo.
She also summons the ghost with the most
Yes.
than 3 familiar words. Actually, it's the same word repeated 3 times.
Yep. Though I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
While Lydia regularly calls upon Beetlejuice,
The
throughout
hanging
show,
judge.
The pilot had the best build-up with dark shadows, creepy music, and a
He
haunting
makes me
rhyme.
laugh, yeah.
Once Lydia completes her chant, her room and wardrobe are transformed as
Yes.
the music cranks it up to 11.
Yeah, just transform. They only use that sequence here like 2, maybe 3 other times, but it's so memorable here. Like the first time you see it, it's like it sticks to your head.
Animation studio Nelvana
So, yeah.
went the extra mile with this sequence, culminating in Beetlejuice arriving at the party.
Makes me wonder if we have the movie Lydia and the musical Lydia. She does this. What kind of Lydia World outfit would she get? Would they get?
I'm ready to
Party!
Number 9.
Yes, climb up. Bizarre. Yes. Oh, the bizarre.
Beetlejuice may be
One of
vile,
my favorites.
but nothing is more sickening than Claire Brewster's snobby attitude.
Yeah, one of Tara Strong's earlier works. People, yes.
I want a haunted house to be a success. Like, since you're talking to your
That is Tara Strong, people. That's the voice of Timmy Turner, Raven, Bubbles, as a snobby, snooty, rich girl.
drawings now for companionship, tell this one it is like the ugliest thing I have ever seen.
Whenever the
That's a compliment to him. I mean, Beetlejuice is considered ugly even by the Netherworld standards, and yeah.
upper-class Claire clashes with the gothic Lydia, Beetlejuice is never too far away to serve her just desserts.
Yeah, she deserves this as well here. Like, freaking. Okay, watch the episode, people. But basically, Bazaar annual bizarre fair happening, and for some reason, that haunted house section here, obviously Lydia did, and yet for some reason Claire wanted to do that as well. While Lydia wanted to do a spooky haunted house, Claire wanted to do a big house where it's just about her in danger, her looking frightened and yet still beautiful, her ruining the whole bazaar. That's a line taken straight from the cartoon. So yeah, well, Lydia builds. They could decide. Okay, each build our own house. Lydia builds her house, and the day before, but during the night here, Claire's team was her father's workmen destroy her old house and build her own Thanks to Beetlejuice's help here, they change it up, and Beetlejuice does this to her.
There are several examples. The most satisfying
Yes!
instance involves a nightmarish roller coaster.
The Roadhouse.
After Lydia remodels her not-so-scary haunted house ride,
Not so scary. Like, I think one of the people who wrote that ride says, my room is scarier than that. It's like Brewster House.
Claire is characteristically critical.
I don't need you or your disgusting doodles.
Rather than send her on the real ride,
Jacques Moline there here, the working out skeleton guy.
Beetlejuice
Love this
puts
guy.
her on the fast
The actor who's passed away.
track to the Netherworld, where she encounters Jacques the Skeleton, Ginger the Spider,
That
and the
doesn't spider.
Sandworm as a grand finale.
And those things are still the scariest thing in the Netherworld, apparently, here, where even Beetlejuice just frees up. I guess also the only thing that can actually kill these guys again.
The hair-raising ordeal scares
Bride
Claire
of
away from
Frankenstein.
working with Lydia on any more school
Bye-bye.
projects. Although, if you ask us, this should be an actual theme park experience.
Yes! 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 Why isn't it?
Number 8. Nothing to lose your head over.
Oh, yeah. Family summer vacation. In this case, summer vacation because Beetlejuice.
Lydia's parents are constantly exposed to the anarchy of the afterlife, yet they remain oblivious to what's right under their noses.
Yeah, well, Charles more or less, but yeah, Mr. Beetleman, tour guide service, and because Lydia could not imagine spending summer vacation without hanging out with Beetlejuice, and so what the? I hate when that happens.
Charles, look! Costumes! You know what they say. When in France, do as the Romans do.
That's not what they say here. You're not in France, and that's not the Eiffel Tower. You're in. It's the Awful Tower.
On a vacation to the Netherworld, Delia and Charles nearly lose their noses, along with the rest of their heads. Stumbling upon what they think is a historical reenactment, the couple meets skeleton versions
Napoleon
of Napoleon Bonaparte and Marie
Bone
Antoinette.
apart.
Bonjour, monsieur. I am Marie Marionette. And
Marie
who
Marion.
might you?
Yes.
We get why
Yeah. Chicken liver Chucky there.
Antoinette is headless, although
Yep.
Napoleon died from stomach cancer. Historical inaccuracies aside,
Who cares?
Delia and Charles are headed
Who
to the
cares,
beach
fun?
next.
Dear, first prize is a family-sized Vegematic slicer.
Delia, in particular, cracks us up with her cluelessly chipper attitude.
Yes.
Even when blindfolded as a blade looms over her neck. Were it not
Yeah.
for
Oh,
Beetlejuice's
yes,
feet and
yes,
Lydia's
true.
driving skills, Delia
Well, mostly Doomy's driving skills here. I love that car. Love that car. That's the old car. I'm upset that they never made an episode with the return of Pinky, the car that Doomy fell in love with and brought to life.
and Charles would have become permanent Netherworld residents.
Yes. Yeah, they would. Good job,
Number
Doomy.
7. Life
Oh boy, yeah, this one. The classic case of I wish I was never born or anything like that, and we see what happens. While all the other Netherworld people are fine, it's Lydia that's concerning.
without Beetlejuice. In this parody of It's a Wonderful Life,
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life.
Beetlejuice sees what the Netherworld would be like if he were never born.
And it's pretty
Or
good.
It would be if he had never died in this case.
And born, because we do see his parents and see his baby here. It's like he was basically born dead. Yeah, that's how it works here, okay, people?
But he wants me here. Not Jacques, not Ginge, not the monster across the street, not even Lydia.
Oh, don't say it! Don't say it!
Say it! I wish I'd never met any of them in the first place.
Let's just say if Beetlejuice ceased to exist, he finds
Yeah,
that his
cease to
friends
be.
have become vain jerks. Although, honestly, they're all more successful without Beetlejuice around to cause mischief.
Pretty much here, Jog may be the fattest skeleton he's ever seen, but he's run a good restaurant here. Ginger the Tap Dancing Spider is a movie star. And the monster across the streets lives on the other side of the block here, and
Ugh, another fan dying to meet me. They're always underfoot.
Get off of my face, Ginger!
There is one.
Lydia.
Lydia hasn't lost her gothic flair, but but her
No.
confidence has been drained with no Beetlejuice to liven things up.
Yeah.
My report is titled
This is hard.
Our Friend
This is hard to say. Oh.
Slugs.
Oh.
So uncool. Not like you, Claire.
Yeah, I still can't watch it without thinking, what?
When he approaches her, Lydia doesn't recognize him.
Of course.
Still a connection that encourages Beetlejuice to get his old afterlife back.
No juice, kid. Remember? But yeah.
Hey, you laugh, babes.
Sure, you're funny.
That's one of the reasons as well why she does hang out with him here. It's like he does make her laugh. He finds it funny. It's not all the time here, like...
All the gross out humor and puns, this friendship gave the show a beating heart.
Yeah.
Number 6.
yeah. The Wizard of Oz parody. Yep. Yeah. Other thing is, well, I like how they mentioned it's a friendship. Oh god, it's like I really hate people who ship these two together. No, do not ship them. They are not. No, it's not that way. If anything, watching the cartoon, it makes it quite clear that their relationship will always be just a friendship, platonic. Like they go sometimes days or even like a week or so without ever seeing each other. Like in cartoon, in show, in universe here, like you can make it out in the cartoon. And it made it quite clear that if Lydia had to put up with Beetlejuice's antics 24/7, she'd be done with him. She has a breaking point. There are plenty of times when Beetlejuice's shenanigans and scams and schemes get to her, get her, and like, yeah. So I never see these two getting together beyond just friends. Arriving in the ooze, yeah, the Oz parody here.
Arriving in ooze.
Lydia.
Spoofs the Wizard of Oz in this episode.
It's all a dream because Lydia was asleep after reading the Wizard of Oz. Beetlejuice couldn't wake her. So if you can't beat him, join him, I guess, and so have her dreams.
Which casts Lydia as Dorothy. Lydia's arrival in ooze contains some of the best jokes.
Yes.
Most notably, a pretty accurate description of almost every politician who ever lived.
Pretty much. Yes, may or may not there.
This
Unfair town.
promise to raise taxes, abuse my power, and make your lives as miserable as possible.
Yep. Let's face it, it's right on the money. It's still timeless. That joke is still timeless. Oh.
If only they were all this honest. This mayor won't be seeking re-election, as Lydia inadvertently drops a school on him.
Yes, finally. After 200 years of being a freaking mayor, it's about time he died. I'm not joking, by the way, here. He really has been the mayor of the Neither World for over 200 years.
Lydia is introduced to the beetle-like munchkins, who work in a few clever gags about the gray areas of the public domain.
Yeah, they can't sing.
Gray Asphalt Road.
The Great Asphalt World.
Follow the Gray Asphalt Road.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
They can reference L. Frank Baum's books, but singing any songs from the MGM musical is off limits. From there,
Yep.
Lydia encounters several familiar faces filling Oz roles.
For some reason, Ginger is a dog. It's supposed to be a dog here. Like, what the hell?
Is he gonna go on?
Is who gone?
The monster.
The Munchkins also resurface.
Oh,
although
yeah.
They don't stick around long thanks to a hungry Beetlejuice.
Yes,
That's funny.
you leave Beetlejuice in front of a bunch of beetles. What's gonna happen? Delinquent.
Number 5.
Meeting Edgar Allan Poe. Yes,
Beetlejuice was bound to cross paths with Edgar Allan Poe eventually.
Sir,
especially after Lydia loaned him some of the books of Poe that she had.
Poe. Yeah? Well, don't expect me to give you any money. No, Edgar Allan Poe, you insipid twit.
Mr.
Yes,
Poe
and-
lives out his stories, searching for his lost Lenore. During his lifetime, Poe's writing didn't make him an especially wealthy man. We guess he collected residuals in the afterlife.
Yeah,
and
apparently so.
Throws cash at Beetlejuice.
Yes, cash that he uses like crying tears and throws it out here like ching.
Looking to exploit his wealth and sadness,
Of course.
Beetlejuice keeps the weeping Poe around.
So, chump, tell me more about this Lenore babe. Lenore.
Yes. Oh, come on!
Is the story about
Bon Jovi.
with documentary editing? You're writing with existing.
Why
Hey.
didn't you answer the door?
The writer comes with some
The
emotional
rapping
baggage,
rapping
including
raven.
a rhyming raven,
Rapping
a
raven.
heart, and a swinging pendulum. Who says Beetlejuice can't be educational?
I'm about to be cut out of the picture!
Yes.
The nightmares that Poe has unleashed
Lenore?
come to an end when he's finally reunited with Lenore. Since Poe wasn't exactly known for happy endings, though, Beetlejuice can't
Yeah.
quite escape the cycle.
Exactly. Sorry, BJ.
Number 4, lies break out. In the Netherworld, lies manifest in the form of ghostly skeletons.
A skeleton in your closet. This is like the second episode.
Every lie means another skeleton is added to your closet. As you can imagine, Beetlejuice's closet is fuller than others.
Beetlejuice,
That's
what do you have in
That's
your
why
closet?
it's a lot bigger.
Just some talking dolls I bought for the neighborhood kids.
Really?
I like to do good deed, you know.
Yeah, right. Although you gotta appreciate like how the voice changed. It's like they get the groove in here. Like at first few episodes, like they're still working on how the character should sound, and then as you go on, they got it.
Running out of room, the skeletons inevitably break free. In addition to airing Beetlejuice's dirty laundry,
Yep.
one of Lydia's lies gets out as well.
Lydia lied to her parents. Yep, Lydia was taking care of a little skunk that made its way inside her room until the storm blew over and the whole deal.
That one was yours, babes.
The concept is creative, and the skeletons are among the show's eerier creatures with whispery voices that flow through the air like a chilling breeze.
Yep.
While the skeletons expose Beetlejuice for the scoundrel he is,
Oh, yeah.
they also bring out his softer side, revealing that he actually likes the long-suffering Jacques.
Exactly, yeah. You like me.
Beetlejuice really likes you, but he pretends he doesn't.
Yep.
Do I know you?
And in one episode, we learned that Beetlejuice can indeed speak French. He just doesn't let Jacques know just to spite him.
Lydia is his best friend, though.
Yep.
The truth that ultimately saves the day.
Shucks, Lydia.
Yep.
You're my best friend.
Which, that's it? That's just one truth? Come on, you got so many lies, one truth breaks it all?
Hey, that truth stuff really works.
Gee, no duh.
Try it quick.
Number 3.
Shop till you freak. Shop till you freak at the spooky boutique.
Business isn't booming when Lydia and her friends open a creepy clothing store.
Looks like nobody likes my designs but us. Aw, what do we know?
To attract more customers, Beetlejuice
Hypnotize
comes up with a
us.
hypnotic jingle that entrances everybody in town.
Watch my watch. And repeat after me.
Shop till you freak at the spooky boutique. Shop till you freak at the spooky boutique.
Sales go through the roof, but supply and demand can be dangerous.
Yeah.
We don't know about you, but the lyrics "Shop till you freak,
Freak
at the spooky boutique" have been living rent-free in our
Yes.
heads for over 30 years
Pretty much, yes.
now. We'll just be going about our day-to-day lives when suddenly
When
our subconscious
get
will send
Claire?
this infectious song up to headquarters.
At the spooky boutique. Shop.
I'd say that we were possessed like the people of Peaceful Pines, but this moment definitely left a lasting impression.
I mean, I would go to that store just without being hypnotized. Of course, now the only way you can find that store is in the Netherworld.
In that sense, perhaps Beetlejuice really does have mind control powers.
Pretty much,
Might
yeah.
say it moved to a new location.
Ooh, where is it?
And these guys wanted to.
Dying to get there.
Yeah, we see these two like once more, like episode with Lydia's grandmother comes over,
Well, let's just say you'd have to.
and I look at this, it's like, yeah, Lydia's outfits would be primo trends in the Netherworld here. You'd be making money. Look at the line here. Open the store there, you would have money like crazy. They pretty much established that the money in the Netherworld is the same money as, more or less, as the real world. So yeah, go ahead.
Number 2, a twisted chroma.
Oh, the chromosome. Yeah, this one. I mean, it's certainly freaky here. Obviously, the whole play on the Twilight Zone. I watched a couple of things, a couple of episodes of Twilight Zone when they were on a Sci-Fi channel. Not bad.
Crossover.
But
Watching TV, Beetlejuice happens upon the Chromazone, a send-up of the Twilight Zone.
Submitted for your approval.
the whole thing where the characters,
A man on the fringe of insanity.
the creation comes to life and takes over the creator.
This show used to scare the sockets off me.
No matter how many times Beetlejuice changes the channel, he can't escape host Todd Sperling,
Yep.
who pulls him into the television. The Rod Serling caricature reveals that the characters he created have taken over his show, enlisting Beetlejuice's help.
The character, I'm a loony.
You've heard of characters taking on a life of their own?
I'm a loony.
Irma did. She became so strong
I'm a
that
dead.
she started writing herself. Naturally, I tried to rewrite her, but she resisted.
Yep. And I think also her character design, they make it quite clear in the show where she's like, she's apparently fine as hell. It's like, same mention, like, and but also voluptuous body. Back when cartoons could get away with that kind of stuff here. Nowadays, like, no, we can't have any character with any form of actual sex appeal that adults would find pretty attractive. Nope.
Soon she was out of control, and her ego is getting bigger every day.
The premise is inventive enough to be in an actual Twilight Zone episode. There's a clear admiration for what the episode is satirizing.
I'm a loony, Doctor of Scriptology, MD, BAD, MAD, GAL.
With a plethora of in-jokes and fourth wall
Yes,
breaks.
yo, yeah.
So I'll see if the doctor's insane.
And it wouldn't be a Twilight Zone parody without a twist ending.
Yes.
The episode amounts to a conclusion that not only pays
Twist
homage
ending,
to
alright.
the Twilight Zone, but also the second
Here it
greatest
is, this is the
horror
ending.
anthology series of all time. Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Yep,
Kids, say something.
All right.
there it is.
Good Eve.
Alfred Hitchcock. I knew who Alfred Hitchcock is. He had a TV show called Alfred Hitchcock Presents. I didn't even know who Alfred Hitchcock was when I first saw this.
Before we unveil our top
Vincent,
picks, here
Prince
are some
Vince.
honorable mentions. Prince Vince. It's no coincidence that Vince resembles the
Yeah.
titular character from Tim Burton's Vincent.
Pleased to meet you, Your
And actually got falls for Lydia.
Highness.
Highness? No. Lowness would be more fitting,
Is he a bummer or what?
Lydia.
Then let's get back to making you
God damn it!
cheery instead of dreary.
Cursed Village.
Yes! This is one of my favorites here mainly because you have Lydia being obnoxious to prevent everyone from falling asleep with like boom, boom, boom. Oh crap! like a freaking one girl band here with cymbals, a big drum here, and a trumpet.
Nod to the musical Brigadoon.
I mean, if we're still here when everyone in Brigadoon falls asleep,
It's like, is there any wonder why I love this girl?
we'll disappear
Who
with
doesn't
the
love this
cat.
Lydia girl? This Lydia. For eternity, yes.
And frankly,
I don't have the time!
Getting canceled.
Yeah, like, the show does a lot of fourth wall breaks, and it also does a lot of meta-humor like this here, where,
A reminder that network heads know nothing.
nope.
Mr. Monitor, I think you're overreacting. Our show is great the way it is. And after all, isn't quality the most important thing?
Ha! Ratings are the only thing.
Oh, how I dream of breaking each one of his screens. Out of all the characters, I think Mr. Monitor is the one I hate the most. I just want to... But yeah, he's also like such a double talk here in the same episodes here when he was talking to the head of the network. He mentioned how, oh yes sir, I'm making great sure that every show meets our quality demands. But no, he cared about the rating here, and the moment the ratings, which you can see that it drops just a little bit, he goes panic. No, drop that! And ratings, oh yeah.
Bringing a tree to life.
the spooky tree, Frankentwine.
We're surprised that Beetlejuice didn't kick this tree over.
Yeah. It's because Lydia and everything, he wouldn't do that.
Beetlejuice's Two Sides.
The series finale episode here. This, not the best way the show ended, but it was fun.
The series ends with double the Beetlejuice and double the fun.
Not really.
2 Beetlejuices?
Now I like how Lydia keeps saying 2 Beetlejuices. Like, it's happened a few times actually. In this case here, we've got his split between his bad side and his good side. Which his bad side praying Peaceful Pine to pieces, and his good side driving Lydia crazy.
That 2-bit baby smoocher has really gotten on.
They're mad at, for context, they are mad at the mayor of Peaceful Pine for ripping them off, giving him the money that he worked for. Yep.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Let's see it.
Number 1, Jackass.
Jackass.
He said it.
The Beetle.
Helping Lydia to brush up on her Shakespeare.
Yeah, he did. He did. There were several times when Beetlejuice had been called a jackass here, like not directly, but had been made that. Either like drawn as one here, like they erased him and drew him as a jackass, or they have a piece of paper that says "I'm on a picture of a donkey," and a picture of a donkey, which means I love that scene. And what does a picture mean, Lydia? No comment.
Beetlejuice introduces her to characters like Hamlet, both parts of Henry IV and Julius Caesar.
Yeah, we also know, actually, it's a fact here that Beetlejuice is friends with William Shakespeare.
Leading to
Even before this episode.
Funniest wordplay in the entire series.
Caesar.
Julius Caesar.
The standout encounter is with Puck from A Midsummer Night's Dream. Growing annoyed with Beetlejuice, the fairy makes him look like a donkey. Or, as Beetlejuice puts it,
nobody makes a jackass out of me! Because back then, a jackass was considered okay.
Some viewers who had already seen the live-action film, this might not have been on par with Michael Keaton's F-bomb.
Nice fucking model! Boom, boom!
For a cartoon aimed at kids that aired on Saturday mornings and weekday afternoons, though, you have to wonder how this made it past the censors. Regardless, the episode encourages kids to study Shakespeare, so parents can't complain.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think Beetlejuice ever helped Shakespeare with his homework.
No.
Come on.
What's your favorite Beetlejuice episode? Let us know.
There are several here. It's from you mentioned a small handful, but what about the birth of Doomy? You gotta love that car here, the car Doomy, or the race with him where we officially meet Scuzzo and Fuzzo and their antics here, or the time where we see Beetlejuice's parents. Yes, his family. We actually see a lot of his family here between his parents, Nat and B Juice. Who I love about Nat is a hard workaholic, and B is a clean freak here. It's like the opposite of Beetlejuice in every way here. Of course, we also meet Beetlejuice's brother, Donnie Juice. We learned that his aunt here who's a literal cow, who's a cow in the Western Village here. It's like, what? Crazy neither one of ours. And Aunt Sid and Uncle Irma. It's like, I remember so much as we watch the show. We watch the show a lot here on Tube. Thanks for being on Amazon Prime Videos and free to watch on Tubi, so check it out, people. But yeah, some great episodes here. I like the episode where Beetlejuice makes a new cologne called the New You that flips from personality here. It's like when Lydia gets spread, she becomes like a biker chick with like pulling hardcore pranks. Oh, wow. Although, Historyland episode. Yeah, I love that Historyland episode there especially with, you can have Bertha and Prudence come in. I wish they had more with those two. And of course, speaking of which, the Brides of Funkenstein. I'm surprised that they didn't bring that one up. Come on. Oh, so many great episodes, fun episodes that I love the puns. And so I have to ask, Brent, please revive the show. Give us a sequel show here. Like, pick for the movie as well here, where Lydia is now an adult. She has a daughter named Astrid, and it could be like maybe they had a falling. She and Beetlejuice had a falling out, and they haven't talked much to her, and so Astrid learns about Beetlejuice, but hangs out. And further below could be like they try to keep a secret, but then Lydia, in the end, Lydia finds out. Hello, BJ. Hello, Beej. Been a long. I see you having fun with my daughter there. I see you taking my daughter on some wacky adventures, huh? Hey, Lydia. Boy, it's been a long time. Oh, hey, you still kept that spider brooch I gave you. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I love the episode where Lydia gets her leg injured. Beetlejuice takes her to Netherworld Hospital, which is a big mistake. And the final episode was, like, Beetlejuice charges her? Really? After all you put her through, you have some nerve! I do like the parts where Lydia gets mad at Beetlejuice here. And the part where they do actually gel well here, become a team and have fun here. Like, again, when they birthed Doomy. They really got in the groove of thing there. As Lydia became like Dr. Frankenstein and Beetlejuice was Igor. So much good episodes, but yes. I would love the cartoon. Revive the cartoon. Some way. Please. Okay, yeah, and yeah, bring back Allison to voice Lydia. I swear, like, it's weird here. Apparently in talks, they mentioned when Allison Court became so good at doing Lydia's voice that eventually that became her default voice. To the point where when she tried to, they had to literally beat her out of it for her to play like Jubilee in the 90s X-Men cartoon. But then I had to ask, why? Why? I love that voice. Lydia's voice, come on. What's wrong with that voice? It's great. But keep playing Golf Girls, please. Yeah. So I can list so many episodes I still remember and watch like crazy. I'll watch again. I'll probably rewatch the entire series on Tubi again. Just put it in the background. Oh, good times. So everyone, thank you for watching. As always, kind of what you all thought. Let's check for more videos. So hold on, there was a bit more here.
Beetlejuice episode. Let us know in the comments.
How about a classic?
That was Beetlejuice, yes. Grizzlyland episode with Beetlejuice. That's it, kids. Yes, the Grizzlyland. Which, damn it, the Grizzlyland episode which introduced Bartholomew Bat. I like the episode where all the antagonists got together and such. Damn, so many good episodes. So, now everyone, this is Mecha-san, logging out.